for the defense to present their case, but before we do so,
and your heart should break for Mollie Tibbetts. Your heart should break for her family. Mollie Tibbetts deserves justice. Her family deserves justice. But so does Cristhian Bahena Rivera. And although we've brought this case and we've talked about immigration, because we must embrace it. We must embrace that the evidence here shows you that Mr. Bahena Rivera came to this country. You can agree with it, you cannot agree with it. You know, you can be Republican or you can be Democrat. But the evidence here that you must decide, the evidence here that you must rely on, has nothing to do with that side issue. What we ask you to do is, when you evaluate the evidence, to set that aside. It's not part of the case. It's not part of the elements. It's just a mere fact that you must rely on. And they said, you know, we don't believe you. We don't believe that you weren't there. And the confrontation continued until it was put in my client's head, perhaps you blacked out. The state in this case, they got what they wanted, and they closed the case. There was an intense amount of pressure, that's what the evidence has shown you, to close this case, to arrest someone for this vicious crime. And instead of continuing to work the case, instead of continuing to work the evidence, they just submitted it to you. And what we ask you to do is to listen to our case fairly, to pay attention, and to remember that each one of you have the power to say no.